Welcome back everyone to the complete Pineleaf. I have finally found a good place for fishing. So let's see if there's anything here that is catchable by this hobbit. Well, at least it's a low enough water line that I can actually see the bobber from here rather than waiting for a tug or something like that. Yes? Are you tempted at least? Ooh. See what type of fish I get this time. Maybe it's the right type that I'm supposed to be looking for. Wait. It looked like a fish to me. I guess the fish escaped and all I was left with some weeds that it was trying to go after. Well, that tells me that I need to get better at fishing. And that's going to take some time and some energy and some patience. And will you please get caught finally? Thank you. Maybe it'll stay on the hook and I'll be able to finally have a fish. Nope. Welcome back everyone to the complete Pineleaf. I think I finally found a good place to fish. At least I'm able to see the bopper from here instead of having to crane my neck and wait for the line to tug. But let's see if there's any actual fish here or if I'm going to be stuck with some tiny little things that aren't going to work at all. Oh, I got a flounder. Maybe I'll get a few more. I have finally found the Rosy Gill. That's the name of the ship, not the name of the captain. And the captain's name is North, so I need to speak with her. Hello there.
Did you see the mighty ship in the waters outside the city?
Before I became a captain of my own ship, I served 2 years before the mast on the Afraval. I know Myril to be a wise captain and judge of the seas, but he is prone to recklessness. If he believes passage to the sea gate is a foolhardy journey, it must truly be so. Do you see the mighty ship in the waters outside the sea? Look through the sea gate and tell me what you see. Very well, let's have a nice look. You see an enormous ship, larger than the rest. It must be the flagship of Umbar. Oh, funnity, fun.
Oh, that is the flagship of the Umbar fleet, the Night Jewel.
The Night Jewel is the name of it? Yes, many Gondorian ships have succumbed to the attacks of the Night Jewel during the years since the disappearance of Thorngil, greatest foe of the Corsairs. Would that he had returned before the Night Jewel was constructed, and might have prevented it. But none have seen Thorngil since he routed the Corsairs almost 4 years ago. He is likely dead. I would not sail my ship against the Night Jewel unless I wanted her to lie on the sea bottom, Pineleaf. None of our ships can match that one, not even Kirnaid's Sula here. Speak with him to see if he thinks otherwise. Alright, I suppose I will do so. But it looks like the Night Jewel is a real nasty ship to face. Oh, here's the rest of the fish I needed to collect. Alright, good. There we go. Hello there.
There are no good tidings, friend.
Lothriel wants a report on the captains of the ships docked in the city. There are no good tidings. If there is any good fortune here, it is that very few ships are trapped at the wharf, and most of Gondor's fleet must be found in the port city of Peligare to the east. They are too far away to help us, but at least those ships are not caught like rabbits in a trap as we are. Here it is hopeless. Hopeless.
I told my crew to find what merriment they can throughout the city.
I didn't think there was much to be gained by keeping the crew here. even the sight of the fleet beyond the sea gate seemed unlikely to put my men in poor spirits. I gave them leave to find what merriment they could find in the city. But if Lothriel has not given up hope, I fear their absence will prove an embarrassment to me. Go to the Harpers Court, to the west of the city, and tell my crewmen to return to Sulra here. We will do what we can to make ready for battle, as unlikely a victory as that seems to be. Well, first I guess we need to decide what Lothriel thinks, but that's another matter. Now let's see, I need to speak with the crew, but first I need to speak with the Fishmonger. Here's the fish.
I greet you, friend.
Ah, much faster than my usual worker. Thank you, Pineleaf, but you are helpful. Very well. That is interesting. It was faster than usual workers, and I stopped to talk to all the captains. Interesting. And to do some fishing.
Well met.
And a nice haul for one day. Make sure you come back again, dear. Right. Well, you're welcome. Now, I suppose it is time for us to... Well, we need to find the Artisan's quarter in order to conduct my tour of the city. And of course, I need to find the crew of the Sluro here. I am here in the Artisan's quarter, and it looks like this would be a good place to do some cooking when I get around to making my level 100 food. But it looks like this woman wishes to speak with me.
I greet you, friend.
Are you traveling artisan, friend? If so, you've come to the right place, for you'll not find a better crafter's area for leagues upon leagues. Alright. Now, I need to speak with the Keep of the Swan Knights. Apparently, the Keep of the Swan Knights is stuck out into the water. So I suspect that they're not going to try to assail this spot directly. Hello there.
Gondor needs your aid.
We get many travelers in Dol Amroth. I bid you welcome. I also say to you, mind your behavior while you're here. Drink and make merriment as you will, but do not try to cause any disturbances. Here in the Keep of the Swan Knights, where the finest soldiers of Dol Amroth execute the will of the Prince Imrahil, or the Lady Lothriel, who now governs in his place. A fine prospect, is it not? Right. I suppose so.
Gondor needs your aid.
Disperse dissenters in the court of the Oh, we've got people who are complaining about Lothriel and being in charge, I guess. Ah, I found one of the dissenters.
These are troublesome times indeed.
How can we be protected and safe with only the Swan Knights remaining within the city walls? Imrahil took those who would protect us, and we are left with nothing, and a poor leader to the boot. Please go somewhere else. I suppose I was being a little bit too loud. Yeah, a mite. It looks like I've gotten rid of all the dissenters, but someone wishes to speak with me here at the court of the fountain.
Well met.
Have you ever seen a finer fountain? I have lived here all my life, but I still come every day just to gaze upon it. It is the pride of Dol Amroth. Let me see. Well, it is quite a fountain. I'm not too sure how it will compare to the one at Medicelt, but maybe someday I should compare them up close, one by one. Anyway, where were we? Oh yes, if you're traveling through, the court of the fount is where you want to be. Here you will find the finest goods for sale from all over the world, brought from our ships. It is always a bustling place, never a dull moment. Wonderful. Here we are at the Scholar's Quarter. Hello there.
What news do you bring, traveler?
My pardons, I was lost in thought. People often come here to lose themselves in their thoughts, for this is the Scholar's Quarter. Here you will find the great mines of Dol Amroth. Right? What does he want?
What news do you bring, traveler?
Yes. I'm sorry. I was lost in thought. I'm a poet, you see, and my mind often wanders amongst my unwritten verses. Today, I think of Barian, the lady that I love. She is oft at the mason's quarter, and fair as any maiden I've seen. They say that meditation upon certain lovely objects will help the words flow. And come to think of it, I do wish to write a poem for fair Barian. Here, have a spare journal. Go take notes for me, if you would, on lovely things in the court of the fount. The clear water so like her voice, or the blue canopies so like her eyes. Your notes will help me to profess my admiration. Okay, first I need to have a glimpse of Varian, and you said that she is in the Mason's Quarter. Okay. I have found the Mason's Court. Alright, and this is... Oh, this is Varian. Looks like Varian stares boldly and expectantly at the master stonemason standing amongst the workmen. Well, interesting. Now, is she looking at him for boldly and expectantly? Alright. Hello there.
I greet you, friend.
I am the master stonemason in these parts. Only the best stoneworkers of Gondor may stunt the enemy, and most will never master the art themselves. And finally, I need to go to the Harpers Court, but I guess I need to meditate first. How about a nice meditation next to this fine fountain? There you go. Now, let's write something. Oh, how the stream of water is strong and bold. Yeah. Alright, now let's examine the blue canopy for a resemblance to her. Where's the blue canopy? Down this way? Ah, how about this blue canopy? The color is little like Barian's hardy presence, but the fabric strength against the breeze impresses you. Well, let's write about that. About the fabric strength. Yeah, that's really going to impress the poet here. Now, look at the stonework details of the building. Yes, stonework details on the fine building. Something tells me that this is not going to impress our poet very much. This is a good place to look. Yes. Now, what do you say about it? Perhaps it was because Burian stood amongst the stonemasons, but the fair stonework reminds you of her style and beauty. Alright. Well, I'll bring the notes back. Here are my notes.
I greet you, friend.
Let's see what you wrote here. All stone and strength? Creative, yes, but these are not the words to describe a lady. You have much to learn about love, Pineleaf. Hold a moment. I will compose a poem, and when you deliver it to Varian, you will see how to properly woo with the written word. All right. Really?
Well met.
Here, I did away with your odd notes and composed a poem of better taste, more suited to woo a lovely young lady such as Varian. Bring this to her, if you please. I know she will not be able to resist my sweet words. Do tell her where you find me when you're done, please. Something tells me that this is not going to work. But perhaps I am completely and utterly wrong. Hello there. One of the local posts asked me to hand this to you.
These are troublesome times indeed.
I'm sorry, but I am busy. I'm trying to get Master Langdon's attention. Oh, I don't have time for this nonsense. I'm trying to get an apprenticeship, but Master Langdon won't even see me. He says he has too many worthless apprentices already. I want to show him my work, but I can't haul it up the stairs. My work is down the scholar's quarter. If you could lift it. Alright, fine, I will. Alright, so she says she's not strong enough to lift it, so she sends a hobbit to do the job. Ah. Well, yeah, that's typical. Most typical. Now, where is this thing? Obviously, oh, here it is. Wait, I have to carry it? Really? I couldn't use the wheelbarrow? Really? This thing's almost as big as I... Oh, actually, it's bigger. Well, if it had legs, it would be bigger. Now, let's see. Here we go. Delivered Barian stonework to the master stonemason.
Well met.
What is this that you brought me? Ah, that girl Barian who comes to me every day. Did her father do this? He was a great stonemason. No, this is Barian's own work. I confess that I had no idea that she was so advanced in her artistry. I have never had a young lady as an apprentice before, but I can see that she has what it takes. She may even become a master someday. All right. Good. All right, he says that he will accept you.
How may I help you, friend?
He's accepted me as an apprentice? This is wonderful, Pineleaf. Truly wonderful. I can't wait to start. Thank you so much for your help. I did not know if he would even like the stone, but giving it to him was such a great hassle. Yes. Well, I have a feeling that he's not going to be happy when I report that she is not interested. Hello, she seems to be more interested in stonemasonry.
What news do you bring, traveler?
What do you mean she's not interested? You mean she would rather dirty herself with rocks and dust than accept my courtship? I don't understand. Well, sorry about that. Well, now to the Harpers Court, which is, I believe, where I will find that ship crew. I believe the Harpers Court is somewhere along this way. Here we are. The Harpers Court. Hello there. I'm afraid leave is over. Captain Kareth owes me a drink for this. Well, there is that. Actually, they might have time to actually finish their drink before they go. Hi there.
What news do you bring, traveler?
This is the finest place for a concert in all the world. Musicians come here to practice, too. So there is always music up in the air. Oh, but how I love a sweet melody. There you go. Hi there. It's time for you to return to the ship. The captain needs us? Yep, I'm sorry about that. There you go. Time to return to your ship. Bah! I'm going. Oh, yeah. He's going to be really happy about this. Hello there. Time to go. Yeah, sorry about that. And I think one more. Yes, there we are. One last crew member. Fine! For a moment there, I thought he said Pine. I said, how'd you know my name? Well, now, where were we? Oh, yes. We have this musician here.
Well met.
Help! My music! My composition! The pages have gone everywhere! I was practicing for a concert, and the wind took my sheets. Curse these stiff legs! I can't catch them, for the wind whips them around too quickly. Without my music, there can be no concert. I'll be ruined! Alright, fine. I'll see if I can catch these for you. Yeah. Hey, I got one! Can I get the other 5? Here are your sheets.
Well met.
Thank you, thank you. Now I can practice once more. The concert must go on. Yes, it must go on. Yay! Now, I suppose that means it's time to head back to the ship? What will I find at the ship? I hope not a mutiny. We'll have to find that out in the next episode of The Complete Pineleaf.